physically trying to find enough rest, trying to stay energized between the years often is the biggest challenge.
Now here's O'Neal. Hardaway finds James. Here's O'Neal. Avdia pulls it in. Outside Sharp. There's a screen by Kamara. Lillard outside. Let's go with a three. James with the rebound. To the inside. Vanderbilt uses the glass to finish the layup.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Now here's Sharp. Tight defense on him. Pass to Klingon. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from O'Neal. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Portland's head coach. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. The coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. Pure from three-point range.
From the corner, LeBron's so versatile offensively.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Rebound Miami.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
And out of bounds, the Trailblazers will take it. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Knocked away. Lillard against Hardaway. James, a screen on Lillard. Hardaway, the pass to O'Neal. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
First team foul. LeBron James.
Miami shooting their first free throw tonight.
Danny Avdia. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Miami, LeBron James. At the line for one.
And 10, the Blazers front office aggressively seeking wing depth.
Yeah, and then Denny Avdia and Toumani Camara, they've got some ringers. They are still young and tremendously talented. They might be set at the forward spot for a decade.
Down low. Here's Klingon. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And a high-effort play from Klingon, using his power to overcome the interior defense.
Hardaway, the pass to O'Neal. Here's Rice. Back to O'Neal. Boom! He jams it straight down.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Now here's Sharp. Not a lot of room. Outside Kamara. Pass to Lillard. Lets it go. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in the game. Hardaway against Lillard. Here's Rice. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the triple.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And on the 2K leaderboard, the teams that have stonewalled offenses over the last month. Miami, number 1.
Over the last month, this team has shown strides defensively. The effort level has been much improved.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Lillard against Hardaway. Lillard passes to Sharp. Back to Lillard. Shot clock at 5. Portland needs to get off a shot here. Portland again missing. The Heat on offense. This run now up to 13-2. Pass to Hardaway. Outside Vanderbilt. And here's James. Fires from deep. Rice's shot is off.
He created the opening, he got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Lillard against Hardaway, clinging with a screen. Here's Lillard. Rebound Miami.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Hardaway finds Vanderbilt. Here's Rice. He picked up 10 in his last game. For 3, they get the rebound.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Now here's Sharp. No made baskets yet. And one thing's for sure, Tim. Shaedon Sharp, one of the most electrifying athletes in the NBA.
Yeah, B.A., he is a highlight reel every single night with plenty of runway left in front of him. I am curious to see what he'll look like when he's a finished product.
And he makes a first. And Tim, some have said that the hardcore Heat culture doesn't work in today's league.
Well, there certainly is a different mindset in the modern player. And the Heat organization was always known for working players the hardest. But now they have to ease back, but still be tougher than most.
Both free throws good from Sharp. Well, a new era in Portland, Grant. Young, raw, and still finding their place.
Yeah, B.A., they've committed to growing through reps and putting in the time. The victories are hard won, but a foundation is being laid.
James passes to Hardaway. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
To the middle. Out to Lillard. Portland moving it around. Outside Kamara. Back to Lillard. It's Sharp on the wing. The 3 is up. Portland again missing.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Here's Rice. Sharp grabs the miss.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Hardaway against Lillard. Outside Sharp. There's a screen by Kamara. 3-pointer. Sharp, no good. And here are the Heat. They're on a 17-4 run to the paint. Here's Vanderbilt. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
First personal foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Miami?
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Well, not a whole lot of experience, but you watch Jaime Jaquez, Tim. He looks like a 10-year vet out there.
Yeah, B.A., part of that is because he's a 4-year college guy, and now he's plug and play. He's got great footwork, he's tough, and he has a high IQ for the game.
Now here's Lillard. Yet to see a basket. 3-pointer Sharp. Hits the 3-pointer.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
Here's James. It's a 13-point game with the fadeaway. Offensive rebound. O'Neal. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
Now here's Sharp. He's got 5. Wow, with some power.
Wow, going to the top floor.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Heat leading by 13. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Your Blazers
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's a look at some stats for Shaedon Sharpe. Here's Hardaway. His last outing, he had 24 points. Now Hayes, back to Hardaway. Pass to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. The 11-footer. Portland with a rebound. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
That was a great win for them. Nobody liked their chances coming into the game, but when they got to OT, they put the hammer down.
Well, let's see if they can build on that now, because it was a huge confidence booster.
Now, here is James. He had 16 in the win against the Kings in Sacramento.
First personal foul.
Here we are in the middle of the season. Let's see where the Western Conference standings sit. Taking a look at Portland, way down in the conference standings. Lots of ground to make up in the final half of the year. Murray's checked in for Portland. Scoot Henderson comes in for Lillard. Blazers trail by 13. Henderson outside. Inside. Here's Grant. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Tim, when you think of versatile utility forwards in this league, Jeremy Grant fits the mold.
Well, he came into the league as just a hustle player, Brian, but then he worked to enhance his skill level. He has been a quality player on both ends for over a decade.
Alvarado's checked in for O'Neal. Ooh, that one misses for Grant.
And while Jeremy Grant has bounced around a bit in his career, teams really do value his combination of length and shooting. Plus, he gives you all-out effort defensively.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Pass to Henderson. They set the pick. This one for three. Hardaway grabs the board. Miami leading by 11. It's James on the wing. And again, no good by Miami.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Grant's shot is off. And so James will bring it up for Miami. 14 feet away, and the jumper is good. James has got 8.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Now here's Grant, coming off a 34-point game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And don't forget about his work on the boards. He was doing the dirty work as well.
Can't get it to drop. Some solid defense from Hayes. Pass to James. Now here's Hayes.
Ending in the first. 2 minutes.
Now here's Hardaway, defended by Henderson. And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by Holiday. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Back to you.
A good strategy. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Now, here is James. Give him 8 points now. And Alvarado gets it to go.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Henderson outside. Out to the wing. The three. Rebound Miami. 55 seconds left in the first. Miami moving it around. Outside Hardaway. Pass to James. Miami with a triple.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Holiday looking for an opening. James against Grant. They still need this. Here's Henderson. Here's the teardrop. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, how about the touch from Henderson? Sinking that floater with confidence.
And here's James. 11 points in the game. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Miami. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. More 2K action in just a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show.
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
When you spread the floor and force defenses to close out to the three-point line, it's going to create driving lanes.
Holiday and Henderson pair up at the 1 and the 2. Avdia's the 3 with Grant at the 4. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Here's Rice. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Rice has got 6.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's Avdia. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Alvarado, the pass to Hayes. Now connect. Pass to Kleber. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Grant.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Outside Holiday. And here's Avdia. Now Grant. Alvarado defending. 3-pointer Holiday. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
Well, I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Pass to Rice. 3-pointer. And in 7 attempts, he's drained 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
On the wing, Holiday. And there's a pick. Lots of room. And he comes up with a bucket. He's got 5.
And put it on a platter. Holiday serving it up for his teammate.
Miami leading by 18. Pass to Rice. Kleber outside. To the paint. Kleber with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Heat. A nice shot by Rice. Rice has got 8 points here in the quarter. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Trailblazers. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. No good on the triple.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
Now here's Alvarado. Fires from the wing, and it's Miami with another.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over, and the athletic platform for Andrew Wiggins. Tim, it is top tier.
Yeah, B.A., it's rare to see him overmatched from a physical standpoint. The #1 overall pick in 2014, he's never been a consistent star, but at his best, he can play with anyone in this league.
Murray's checked in for Portland. Damian Lillard comes in for Henderson. Miami also changing it up. Vanderbilt comes in for Kleber. And Hardaway is subbed in for Alvarado. Avdia finds Lillard. Back to Avdia. They kick it out to Murray. Again, the miss by Portland. Miami with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Pass to Vanderbilt. And stolen by Holiday. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, such a gritty player. Holiday fights for 2 there inside.
Outside connect. Down low. Here's Rice. Nice D from Avdia.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Rice. He's got 13, and the shot's good. Rice has got 12 points now in the quarter.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assists.
Portland has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pass to Graham. Hardaway against Lillard. Murray, a screen on Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lillard. That one no good. Good D by Hardaway. Miami leading by 22. And he lobs it up top. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. And let's take a look at some of the players we expect to participate in this year's dunk contest. Always an exciting event.
Yeah, year after year, these guys find new ways to innovate and stun the judges. It's remarkable stuff.
Well, you look at Sharp, and he's just short of the #1 spot in the voting. No question, it seems that he'll be a factor in the dunk contest.
Yeah, B.A., you don't want to have to win in the voting to be the winner on the court come All-Star Weekend. I'm sure he's got what it takes to get some 10s from the judges.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
Now here's Connect. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Takes a 3. On target from range.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Lillard with the ball. Defended by Hardaway. There's a screen by Kamara. The shot by Lillard. No good.
Nothing from the field to speak of so far. Pretty rough shooting night, and now it's affecting the entire team.
Here's Hardaway. Rebounded by Kamara.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Here's Avdia. To the wing on the left. Portland moving it around. Pass to Lillard. Ooh, that's got to feel good. That basket makes him 1 for 8.
Doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Fans, let's hear from you. Make some noise for your quarterback.
Sharp, he's checked in for Holiday. LeBron, he's checked in for Miami. Alvarado comes in for Connect. And the Heat with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. James against Avdia. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Now here's Lillard. He had 19 points in the win against the Kings in Sacramento.
And he was outstanding getting to the line and converting.
And Legs, one thing we're seeing more of these days, head coaches who weren't necessarily high-profile guys coming in.
Well, I do think when you walk into a locker room having played before, there is a level of credibility that's automatically there. But in the age of analytics, it's probably less important that a head coach be a former NBA player.
Now here's Lillard. Alvarado defending. Lillard left side. Tipped.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
James inside, defended by Avdia. James can't get it to go. Vanderbilt against Sharp. Lillard outside. From behind the arc. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Sharp against Vanderbilt. And there's James from the arc. Sinks the tray. James has got 17.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now here's Sharp. Here's Klingon. And he dunks it down.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. James against Abdia. Alvarado outside. The shot's good on the assist by James. 6 points for him.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Let's get crazy for our Trailblazers stunt team. Here they come, fans. It's that time we need you to make some noise for your Trailblazers stunt team.
Making a switch here. Grant's checked in. And since we have a second here, let's see which teams have dominated the offensive glass and second chance opportunities this season. The Trailblazers in 5th.
One of the top second chance point clubs in the association. They really hit the offensive glass.
Here's Grant. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Lillard passes to Sharp. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Back to Hardaway. For 3, James. Offensive rebound. The shot no good. And the Trailblazers shooting 35% in the second so far. Outside Sharp. Back to Lillard. The 3 is up.
2 minutes.
And it's Miami with a rebound. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside. Here's O'Neal. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Yeah, elevating his teammates with passes like this. LeBron is all about making his guys better.
Here's Sharp. And he goes in for the dunk.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. James outside. From deep. And Klingon pulls it down. And it's Lillard with the ball for Portland. Well, one thing's certain about Donovan Klingon. He is going to be a defensive menace for years to come, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he is a 7'2" monster, and he casts a long shadow in the paint. And for his size, he has the agility to hold up better than most centers further out.
And the Trailblazers shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Now here's Sharp, guarded closely to the middle. And he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, be careful. Klingon can bring down the house.
Miami dominating the game. Pass to Rice. Outside O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot from outside the arc. No good on the shot. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Lillard. From the wing, that one is off. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Heat out in front, delivering the blowout. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Spoelstra. Coach, where's your team getting its confidence and energy from in that first half?
Yeah, we're getting a lot of it off our defensive stops, and then once we got into a rhythm, then it started to, just make some tough ones, which, sometimes happens when you see the ball go in.
Defense set the tone, though. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
On the floor for Miami, we've got Hardaway, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's LeBron James, and it's Rice in at the shooting guard. Oh, and the jam by Sharp!
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. Players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt, and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Lillard from outside gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 7 points in the game.
Well, for Lillard, that's a routine shot. He's one of the greatest three-point shooters in league history.
O'Neal a screen on Avdia. And finished off by O'Neal.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. He loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 7. No good on the triple.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Outside Hardaway. Here's LeBron. Avdia with the rebound.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
To the left wing. Lillard outside. Pass to Kamare. Here's Sharp. Puts one up from 19. And James pulls it down. James has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Now here's Vanderbilt. He's got 11. And James throws it down.
And once James catches fire, just keep feeding the beast. It is that simple.
There's a screen by Kamara to the inside. And slam dunk by Kamara.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Miami's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break.
2 minutes.
Vanderbilt finds James. Here's Rice. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Lillard outside. For 3. Drops in the tray. Lillard's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, and after not making any triples in the first half, that's his second since the break.
In the Miami front office, Stan, hinting at personnel and philosophical changes after last season.
Well, when you win 37 games, there's obviously cause for change. And the Heat are never complacent, Kevin, and they've got no interest in full-scale rebuild.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, well, Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, "My body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too." Back to you.
Chasing that ring. Okay, Allie, thanks. Here's Hardaway. Following the score by Damian Lillard. Hardaway passes to Vanderbilt. To the paint. And James throws it down.
Yeah, the vertical's still there. LeBron's athleticism never ceases to amaze.
27 seconds left in the third. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
James against Abdia. Hardaway for three. The shot, no good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Heat delivering the blowout. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving. Right? Ball moving. No holds. No holds. Right?
Well, moving the ball is so important to these coaches.
I mean, it helps make the offense run smoothly, Kevin. When you move the ball, more scoring opportunities open up.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Holiday in the backcourt with Henderson to his side. The forward spots will be Abdia and Grant. And it's Murray in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Keels. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
The Heat shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. The shot by Kleba, wide open, sinks the triple. Kleba's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside, Abdia. Murray left side. Good on the shot.
Well, this shows you that Abdia can do it all. Making an effective pass there.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Pass to Hayes, and stolen by Murray. Here's Grant, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Alvarado with it. Kleba, the pass to Keels. Here's Connect. And the 3 off target. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Here's Murray. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, that's where you want to be, getting those easy money looks.
Keels passes to Hayes. Here's Keels. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And Hayes throws it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here is Holiday. Murray outside. Off target from 3-point range.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Pass to Kleba. And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking, we'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
Now here is Holiday. 5 to shoot. High post shot. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Here's Alvarado. Here's Keels. Out left to the wing. Kleba finds Hayes. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Keels. Back to connect. Over Henderson. Connect. No good. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. And then Henderson with the jam.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Alvarado, guarded by Holiday. And Hayes throws it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Murray sets a screen for Grant. In the corner, Murray with it. Fires the 3. Alvarado grabs the board. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. To the left side wing. Pass to connect. Here's Keels. And it's off from three-point range. Abdi on the wing. Outside Holiday. Murray outside. No good from outside.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Here's Keels. Rebound by Murray.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Back to Grant. Henderson, no one around him. Portland again missing. The Heat shooting 40% in the fourth. Pass to Keels. Now here's Kleba from deep. Again, the miss by the Heat. Down low. No good from Grant.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Keels passes to Hayes. Now Alvarado. The rebound by Holiday. Grant the pass to Murray. It's good. Murray's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, after a scoreless first half, he's turning things around here, looking much more aggressive.
Here's Keels. Plays it up off the glass.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now here is Holiday. Grant outside. For the 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Focus, composure. Jeremy Grant isn't one to take reckless shots from three-point range.
Here's Keels. Alvarado passes to Hayes. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Out to the right wing. The Heat need to get a shot off. Keels misses.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Avdia. Rebound by the Heat. Hayes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Alvarado with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Alvarado passes to Kleba. Here's Keels. Pass to connect. Here's Keels. Henderson defending. Connect. No good.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Here's Henderson. Drains the 19-footer. Henderson's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
Pass to Alvarado. Back to Hayes. He gets it in there.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And for Portland, they're shooting here in the fourth quarter around 41%. Now, here's Grant. Takes the three. Rebound by the Heat. Hayes has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Alvarado passes to Hayes. Here's Alvarado. Pass to Hayes. Stan, we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectory's not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I would think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win, too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Heat.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Shaquille O'Neal.
Well, you know, his work on the glass was a key factor, helping to turn the tide as far as the possession game, and so often that's the difference.
Grant on the follow.
That's just a strong effort by Grant to follow the miss and save the possession.
Now Alvarado. .32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to connect. Here's Keel. The tray. Connect. No good.
Well, another 10-cut moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Alvarado passes to Keel. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Alan LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. We'll see you next time.